Assalamu alaikum and good evening, dear parents of middle and high school. It's my pleasure today to welcome you to our first webinar session for CBS High School. Our session today is meant to help you to know the process of issuing the report cards for all grades and especially for grade 12 students. And to answer your questions in that regard, kindly note that there is an icon on top of the screen if you're using your mobile phone with Q&A for you to type any question you would like to ask, and I'll get back to you within the session or after the session immediately. There are two other presenters today who will speak to you. They are Ms. Lama, the guidance counselor, and she will explain the process of receiving grade 12 package for our graduates, and Ms. Shireen, the high school social worker, who will give some tips on how to support your children during this difficult time. Before we start today's session, I would like to express my gratitude to all the attendees of this webinar and to all CBS parents who always are supporting their children's education, especially during the online learning period. Let me tell you.
So for issuing of report cards from grade 6 to 12, especially from grade 6 to 11, an electronic copy of the report card will be sent to parents' email on June 7 by the school. So kindly ensure that you send your correct email to your child's homeroom teacher. Hard copies will be issued when school resumes, inshallah, in the new academic year. Students who have to complete August classes will receive their the report cards when they are done by August. For grade 12, congratulations for your graduation. Your graduation package distribution in school will be in June 21st. However, this date will be tentative and we are depending on the ministry. So booking appointment has been done with all grade 12 students through LMS, through the link that I sent. The package will be issued only for the father. So please, if the father cannot come to school and collect the package, inform me so the mother or the student can come to collect the package. The person coming to school has to wear face mask and gloves. Pending textbooks and school resources must be returned the same day. We will be distributing the package in the gym and no more than 3 persons will be allowed inside the gym at a time. As soon as you receive your package, please leave the school immediately through the main gate and make sure you are on time so we will not be moving to a later slot in that day. Social distancing measures will be taken and please ensure 1.8 meters distance between you and any other person, and there will be some signs to guide you. Virtual graduation for grade 12. Again, congratulations for our students and graduates for 220. It will be on Thursday, June 4, from 7 p.m. until 8:30 p.m. All grade 12 students and parents are invited to the online ceremony. Details will be shared with our graduates through LMS and MS Teams by me. And I believe the invitation sent out. We have the password will be sent later. Now our school social worker will be talking with you, Ms. Shireen.
Good evening to everyone. First of all, I would like to thank each of our parents for the excellent efforts that you have shown during this period of online learning. We all know that only with the help of our parents, we could reach the high level of success during this new phase of online learning. It was the first time for our parents to experience the online learning system, but all of you proved that you're so responsible and cooperative, especially when it comes to your kids' education. I would like to inform you that I will be available during summer holidays for CBS high school parents and students to support emotionally and socially during the summer holidays. You can contact me through my email address. Now, e-learning is completed, and as we continue to move through this phase, I would like to share few simple tips to help parents keep your children active during summer holidays. The best way to keep your children active during summer holidays is to let them connected to learning. Enroll them for CBS Summer Club or Business Club that our teachers will be conducting. Also, do encourage them to read and read a lot. This will help them to be more prepared to return to learning positively after summer holidays. Praise your kids. Always praise your kids when they finish special mission or a special task, like reading a book. Also, do allocate time for your kids for fitness activities or sports of any kind. They can do this in your backyard or inside your homes, just to keep them physically active during summer holidays. Finally, always encourage your kids to eat healthy food every day. Thank you so much for listening. Stay safe and keep well. I look forward to seeing our students back in September. Now, we are going to have Ms. Jihan, our Vice Principal.
Assalamu alaikum and good evening, everyone. I apologize for the crash in sound that happened in the beginning of the video. I hope now you can hear me. I would like to express my gratitude for everyone attending this webinar tonight, and this is the first webinar for high school at CBS. Our session today is meant to help you know the procedures for giving the report cards for all students from grade 6 to grade 12. And for those students who completed the e-learning, they are all going to receive an electronic report card on the parents' emails. So I wish you all will send the email, active email, to the child's homeroom teacher if you did not do that already. As Ms. Shireen said, thank you, Ms. Shireen, and thank you, Ms. Lama, for the very useful tips. And I would like to inform you, as Ms. Shireen said, that our teachers are starting many interesting clubs. Those summer clubs will be completely online, and they're going to be twice a week, starting June 10th and until July 22nd. We hope that those clubs will help students stay interested during summer and doing something positive and valuable. The clubs will run on Mondays and Wednesdays, and they are meant also to keep students connected to their friends and their teachers. We're trying to keep them busy with something useful during the long stay at home. I'm pretty much recommending joining one or more of those clubs. That will be ranging from business competitions in high school to cooking, reading, arts and crafts for middle school. In the next slide, which is showing now, there is that QR code that you can simply scan to register your kid in the clubs. I wish you enjoyed our first webinar, and I'd like to thank our wonderful community engagement team that works really hard to keep the students and parents and school connected. Thank you, Mr. K.O. Matthew, the school director, Ms. Rosemary, the operations manager, Ms. Stephanie Matthew, the community engagement executive, and Ms. Preeni, the elementary school secretary, Ms. Hasina, the academic coordinator, Mr. Shiva, the IT support. We would also like to thank the warriors who are working behind the scenes, the CBS staff who works behind the scenes to provide all the support and the needed requirements for the online learning. I'd like to thank Ms. Maha, the high school secretary, Ms. Shireen Farag, the social worker in high school, Mr. Shiva and Ms. Abna, the IT team. Kindly give your feedback about today's webinar using the QR code or the mentioned link that you see on the screen. And if you need to reach any of the presenters today, you can email us on the mentioned emails, myself, Ms. Lama, or Ms. Shireen. You'll see our emails in the coming slide. So you can reach any of us for any question on those emails. Finally, we would like to thank you for attending, and all the staff wanted to wave for you goodbye, and for the students, and wish you an exciting, safe, and healthy summer. Thank you very much for attending today's webinar. We're waiting for your feedback, and of course, we will look at the questions and answers. If you would like to add any question, kindly type it in the question and answer board. Thank you very much.